the details for another coronavirus stimulus package, but they have agreed on distributing a second round of direct coronavirus stimulus payments to help those affected by the pandemic. Who will get the second stimulus payment? How much will the payment be? And when could the stimulus checks start going out? We break it down below. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has promised another round of stimulus payments. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has promised a new round of direct payments similar to the Plus. Getty Images. How much will a second stimulus check be? It seems almost certain that the next round of stimulus payments will provide up to $1,200 for eligible recipients and will be included in any coronavirus relief stimulus package passed by Congress. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has confirmed that GOP senators do want to send a second round of direct payments to American households. An overview of their proposed CARES 2 stimulus package released late last week included a second round of stimulus payments, though it didn't specify the amount or criteria. But White House advisor Larry Kudlow said on CNN Sunday, "There's a $1,200 check coming that is going to be part of the new package." More than 2 months ago, the Democratic-led House of Representatives passed legislation that would offer a potentially larger second stimulus payment than the CARES Act had provided, under the HEROES Act to the Power of, which was passed in May by House lawmakers but rejected by GOP senators, who are offering CARES 2 as an alternative to the Power of. Each qualifying household member would get $1,200, including children. The income thresholds would remain the same, meaning single taxpayers earning less than $75,000 and married taxpayers earning a total of $150,000 would receive the full payments, but a family of 4 with parents who earn less than $150,000 in adjusted gross income in 2019 would get $4,800. The HEROES Act would cap total payments at $6,000 per family. GOP senators, who carry the majority in the Senate, seem aligned on the amount of the payment, but there's some disagreement on the income thresholds for eligible recipients. Who will qualify for a second stimulus check? Under the original CARES Act, single taxpayers who earned less than $75,000 last year could generally expect a payment of $1,200. Married taxpayers who filed jointly last year and earn less than $150,000 would get $2,400, and parents also got another $500 for each child under the age of 17. For higher earners, the payment amount recipients were eligible for was reduced by 5% of the amount that adjusted gross income exceeded $75,000, or $112,500 for taxpayers filing as head of household and $150,000 for taxpayers filing a joint return, until it reached $0. Democratic lawmakers, who carry the majority in the House of Representatives, have supported a second round of payments with the same income thresholds, but with an increase in the potential payment amount for children from $500 to $1,200. GOP lawmakers who control the Senate indicated initially that they wanted to target payments instead at those most in need, hinting at an income threshold of $40,000. Democrats are unlikely to support that though, so the final proposal will likely include a threshold that is closer or equal to that in the original CARES Act. In fact, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin told reporters that he expects Republican senators' proposal will be the exact same proposal to the Power of that was in the CARES Act, according to The Hill. When could the next round of stimulus checks go out? Senator McConnell has indicated he wants to vote on additional stimulus relief before Congress goes on recess again in August. That would give lawmakers essentially 2 weeks to debate and pass any legislation, and it would need to be passed by both the Senate and the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives is set to go out on recess on July 31st, but House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said she is willing to delay the recess to pass another coronavirus stimulus package. Senators go back on recess again from August 10th to September 7th, and Senator McConnell has not indicated a willingness to delay that, so another stimulus bill would need to be voted on by Friday, August 7th. If that happens, it's possible a second round of stimulus payments could start going out by the end of August, based on how quickly the initial batch of stimulus checks went out in the first round. The CARES Act was signed into law on March 27, and millions of stimulus checks were deposited by April 15. If lawmakers don't pass legislation before the August break, it could be mid to late September before legislation is passed. In that case, checks could start going out by early October. Related articles. Worried about $600 unemployment benefits ending? Relief is likely on the way. A second round of stimulus checks could go out as early as August. Smaller GOP stimulus deal possible, with more packages to come, Mulvaney says. Follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn. Jennifer Barrett. I'm a personal finance expert and longtime financial journalist who's written for publications including the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, Worth, Money and Horizontal Ellipsis.